God, this moment is so sick. I had no idea until this. Generic control, and that goes me here, back with some more Overanalyzing Avatar. Today we have the Day of Black Sun Part 2, the Eclipse, where the thumbnail has Zuko redirecting lightning back at his father, which was an epic moment. I absolutely loved last episode and this episode, two of my favorite episodes in all of Avatar. You can check my reaction to the last video, I'll leave it right up there. Also going to be linked down below in the description, also going to place my channel with all the other Overanalyzing Avatar reactions, going in chronological order. Thank you so much for being here, and I read every single comment, so leave some down below. Last week's video has not gone public yet because I'm having to record videos ahead of time because I'm going out of town for an entire week, which means I have to do all the recording for the videos I would record while I'm away, and I have to edit all the videos that would come out beforehand while I'm on vacation, if that makes any sense. So I gotta basically edit like 16 videos on top of putting out 16, 17 videos, 18 videos a week, and make the thumbnails, and still read comments, and record 3 whole days of recording videos. It's absolutely insane, and YouTubers keep uploading super long videos. But thank you so much for being here. Shout out to the patrons. I could not do this if it wasn't for them. $3 a month gets you all my reaction videos a day early. I hope that they enjoy, and definitely I think they get their money's worth. I feel like they get a lot for their $3 that they give, and it goes a long way in supporting the channel. So shout out to them. Shout out to you for watching this video. Let's go ahead and jump into Day of Black Sun Part 2, the Eclipse. All right.
In the background here, you can see Toph launch a rock through this open panel on this tank really quick. Something that's always bugged me here is that these guys can just kind of sit around and have a powwow.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't have enough troops for that.
There's a little bit of fighting going on in the background, but are there people fighting and dying on the big push up the mountain? They seem pretty lackadaisical.
Like they didn't have enough people
at the moment is all I'm saying.
He would have a secret bunker, somewhere he could go and be safe during a siege, but still be close enough to lead his nation.
Did they get earthbenders make the bunkers?
I'm just the girl to find it.
That's true.
But Toph actually does the who has 2 thumbs and can see underground. This guy.
The Mechanist gave me
top
this timing
secret
device.
second thumb.
It looks like we've got about 10 minutes until the full eclipse.
Yeah, they definitely don't have clocks in this world, which is strange because
That's
they
weird.
absolutely use words like minutes, seconds, and hours. Aren't those words intrinsically tied to clocks, or am I an idiot?
10 minutes to find the Fire Lord.
Yeah.
That sounds like an 80s metal song.
What do you think?
10
You're the
minutes
one
to
that has
find the
face
Fire Lord.
Whatever you decide, I'm with you.
I gotta try.
Woo! I always get this as kind of a triumphant moment, even though it's not a very confident line or anything. But the way it's framed and how determined Aang looks, I think it hits a really cool note. Hey,
yeah,
what all the
especially
stuff
with
you had on Appa
sound.
go? Was that supplies for the war effort? Was it fucking rocks to load onto the Mechanist's truck?
Is there a structure somewhere?
Everywhere.
There's something big, dense, and made of metal deep in the heart of the volcano.
See, doesn't this
Made
seem
of
more in
metal.
line with how Toph's powers work? Like if she slams a part of her body into the ground, she'd be able to see better, rather than
Probably
just
just
focusing like
vibration.
at the end of last season. Good change, Avatar.
We'll have to be fast, but careful.
Nice.
How is that careful?
I was wrong. We need to be fast, careful, and lucky.
I've got a
And
crazy
lucky.
idea. Walk around the parts of the floor that
Are
could
glowing.
instantly kill you. There seems to be plenty of space. No? Okay, that's fine.
There's no floor. It's just a river of lava.
Okay, just like last time they came across a roof that was impassable, I'm gonna nitpick the idea they used to get over this hallway.
Why don't they
lava.
just
Couldn't
get
Aang or
Toph?
Just pull one of these
Yeah.
moves and make a bridge pretty easily. I guess time is of the essence with 10 minutes to find the Fire Lord, but
I
this
guess.
seems like a pretty big game.
Maybe it might let them know that they're coming. Well, that definitely rings the doorbell.
That was pretty dope, Toph, but even if she wasn't here, couldn't Aang make like a 2-foot hole underneath the door and just come up on the other side?
Correct.
Alright, I'll stop being a dick about bending stuff now. Oh, thank God, they found some more Earth to use. The Mechanist can breathe a sigh of relief.
So they have to bring in Earth.
Away. We should be able to make it up the hill by the time it starts and secure the entire palace by the time it's finished.
What are you doing up there, Bato? Hey, check it out.
I don't
It's
know.
the third and final appearance of War Minister Ching. We first saw him in the Northern Air Temple, and then again when he was running the drill operation. This is the last time we ever see him.
Lord's chamber is that
Every
way down the
time-
hall to
he's
the
just
left
bad
of the
news.
stairs. You can't miss it.
Remember when Katara said this might be a trap? I feel like these three just jumping to the conclusion that Ching is being 100% truthful here is kind of ignoring that possibility a little too much.
I had a hunch that you survived. But it doesn't matter.
Azula.
I've known about the invasion for months.
Yeah, and you just let the dude who fucked you over this hard walk? He didn't even mention that he told the in-disguise fake Kyoshi warriors about the invasion? What the
That's
fuck,
true.
Earth King? People are dying in this fight for no reason. Sort of an obvious one, but Aang says this line.
I'm ready. I'm ready to face the Fire Lord.
And then Zuko says pretty much the exact same line.
I'm ready to face the Fire Lord.
Face you.
The eclipse is starting. Put on your Eclipse glasses.
Or just don't look at the sun. You're kind of busy
That works
at the
too.
moment with the whole invasion thing.
Yeah.
This has to count as a full moon on some level, right? That's the moon. And
It
it's
is
a
the
circle.
moon, yeah.
It counts. Interesting that Ozai is flanked by guards in Imperial Firebender uniforms. They've got pole arms, but you'd think there'd be a crack squad of non-firebenders that are crazy guards, right? Not just firebenders
Yeah.
that also happen to know some pole arm stuff too. Maybe like the Yuyan or something. Where are the
Oh,
Yuyan?
yeah.
Why aren't they here?
Get up!
Because they're not accurate.
I sight right now if you know what's good for you.
That's another thing. I'm not taking orders from you anymore.
Ooh,
Understandable.
Time for catharsis by proxy, guys. I'll get into the ZUKO chat in a second.
And stick to the truth. I'll be able to tell if you're lying.
I am a 400
She's
foot
so good
tall
at lying.
purple platypus bear with pink horns and silver wings.
And she's good.
Okay, you're good, I admit it.
Top, as far as I can tell, you're like 50-50 on knowing when people are lying in the first place.
I mean-
probably good, but it seems like you're not as good as you let on
I
either.
think we could all guess that much.
Oh my god, she's an earthbender. Oh, no, never mind. The Dai Li
Yeah,
coming back
Dai
is
Li.
cool and all, but where the hell are Mei and Tai Li this entire time? The non-bending powerhouses who were also your best friends? The ones who would be
I don't-
extremely useful because they're not affected by the eclipse? They're just on the
Yeah.
bench today? Alright, if you say so. Alright, this might be the
Yeah, where are
slowest
they?
frame
Maybe-
rate animation in Avatar history. What is this, Dragon Prince?
Surrender peacefully and we won't harm you.
We'll never surrender.
And they don't realize about the eclipse. Yeah, good job.
Okay, we surrender.
This guy seems to turn into a woman when he surrenders, or at least
Did he?
his outfit changes into the midriff-bearing uniform that the
Uh-huh.
girls wear. How did that happen?
I thought it was my honor that I wanted. But really, I was just trying to please you.
God, this moment is so
You,
sick.
my father, who banished me just for talking out of turn.
I've been trying to write this point for a while now, and it's hard. ZUKO really just lays it all out on the table, and it's really what both he and the audience are feeling. So
Uh-huh.
it feels really good. ZUKO finally says what we've all been thinking since the storm, that being that Ozai is a fucking lunatic and ZUKO shouldn't be looking to impress him. So this scene successfully makes the audience feel like we're ZUKO. He's saying what needs to be said, but at the same time we're pumped for ZUKO because now he knows what needs to be said.
Yeah,
And
he
it's
finally
been a
found
long
his
journey
way.
getting there. It's very layered for a one-on-one conversation. And there's also the moment where ZUKO finally gives Iroh his due respect, which of course feels even better. This is a very powerful and poignant moment of catharsis for ZUKO. And I like the fact that he doesn't need to get something out of Ozai. He's come to say what he's going to say,
And doesn't
he
care.
doesn't want Ozai to apologize or feel bad. ZUKO's beyond that. He's above that. And that's exactly
Yeah.
what we've wanted from ZUKO all along. So to see him rise to this position after getting all that he wanted and realizing it's not what he thought it would be is an awesome beat in this character arc.
It is.
Toph does a very similar hand motion in her battle against all of the wrestlers, but we don't actually get to see what it does, so it was probably this move. It turns out that the
That would
Dai Li
explain.
kind of have a signature move as well, just like a lot of other characters.
Pillars
This is the
off the
second
wall?
time we see
Yeah.
them shoot huge pillars out of walls, specifically at Toph, weirdly.
I mean, they kind of have to. Nice.
Damn, Aang, that was a tight move. Actually, Aang kind of goes crazy stylish here, really hard for a few moves in a row. He's actually even using his new staff in a fight. He actually never loses the staff in this fight. What the fuck?
But he
Really
actually
come a long
uses
way.
it.
I like that earthbending has effectively shaped the battlefield for non-earthbenders, and they have to play around it. That's a really cool concept that's not really explored at all other than right here. But Azula just sliding down this and getting
Yeah.
launched through this hole is super cool use of space
God,
and
she's
environment.
so chill.
She's too quick.
Yeah, she is pretty quick. I'll give you that, Aang.
But
That's that.
you're faster.
There's clips of Aang running, quote, as fast as the wind playing right now. Oh, sorry, that's
Oh.
my mistake. Just let me fix that.
Yeah.
Really quick, you can see the Dai Li agent shoot his rock gloves at Toph, but Toph's just like, get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
Come and get it.
That's a trap. It's
Wow,
a
that
trap.
looks like a knife May would use. Seriously, where are Mei and Tai Li?
Where are they? Are they all hiding?
I'm
Did
gonna
they all
find my swords
evacuate?
that are the right size. Are the guards not within earshot, by the way? Ozai seems like the kind of dickhead that would just call the guards in rather than hear Zuko out. And if they're
Yeah.
not within earshot, that's some poor guardsmanship.
You want me gone? Why wait?
I mean,
I'm
he's like the
powerless.
best fire
You've
bender
got
in the
your
world, isn't he?
swords. Why don't you just do it now?
He's right.
No,
He's right.
seriously, he's right. Kill the Fire Lord.
Yeah, just do end it all right now.
Bye.
But it's not his
This is
storyline.
a really nice
That's for
shot. At the
Avatar.
start of the season, we see Zuko's scarred side as he approaches his father. And now, after Zuko sees the light, we see his unscarred side as he leaves Ozai.
Don't you want to know what happened to your mother?
Yes, I do want to know that, actually.
There's a book.
Commanded me to do the unthinkable to you, my own son. And I was going to do it. Your mother found out.
I figured that Ursa found out because Azula cracked, right? She busted in on Azula taunting Zuko about it, and then they went to have a talk, so Azula probably told her. That's a cool little detail. When we cut away from Azula a second ago, she only had one hand pinned to the wall, but when we come back, they're both at a command.
Oh, wow. That is
Where
a
are you keeping
really
her?
There seems
different.
to be some kind of symbolism here, but I just can't figure it out.
Your mother did vicious treasonous things that night.
I hear that a lot of people don't put together that Ursa killed Azulon, which is
I had
fine.
no
It's never
idea
outright
until
said,
this.
But that's what Ozai is getting at here. Ursa killed Azulon, and Ozai, using his father's sudden death, said that his final wish was for him to take the throne. Damn,
Yeah.
Zuko not being able to completely cry out of his scarred eye is fucking sad, dude.
Shoutouts probably messed up. Let me just catch that.
Zuko
And
redirecting Ozai's lightning is the perfect climax of
It's
this scene.
such
We're
a good
obviously
scene.
thinking Zuko would eventually use the technique on Azula, since that's why he learned it. But they choose to surprise the viewer here. Hell, we didn't even know Ozai could use lightning at this point.
I mean,
so
it's
a huge
pretty
surprise.
safe to assume
and
he
Zuko,
could.
using the technique that his loving father figure taught him to protect himself from his actual father is just the cherry on top of this awesome conversation and scene. Chef's kiss. Immaculate.
Dad's all the way at the end of the hall, then down a secret stairway on the left.
Uh,
I'm sure he'd
see-
be more than happy to see you now.
Wait, you're just running off? What?
Why?
When did Azula ever just run off here? She'd either want
I
to
don't-
keep fighting them herself
Or maybe
or
that's
team
part of
up
the
with her
plan.
dad, definitely.
The eclipse is over, but I can face the Fire Lord anyway.
I don't
No,
think you're ready.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It might not be that bad of an idea, honestly. We
Zuko
never
just
see
threw him
Ozai
against the
straight
wall.
up firebend outside of being combat enhanced. He only generates lightning against Zuko, which was surprisingly fast, the fastest we've ever seen for sure. But we've never seen unboosted Ozai really head up with anyone. I get the feeling that it wouldn't
doesn't
be
have
too
to.
bad of a fight at the moment for Aang, but that's just me.
Well, Avatar state is kind of OP. Ah, the balloons.
This is a pretty cool reveal. I like that they gave us the Mechanist reaction just to tip us off where the balloons came from, because they seriously haven't been hinted at since the end of this episode. So it was very surprising and very effective. Good job, show. The bigger airship seems to have the same face that Zhao's leading ship did when they went to the North Pole.
dragon?
My question is, what the hell is it supposed to be?
Lion
I'm gonna
turtle.
do what I can to slow them down.
That's so sick.
Papa, you and I can help too.
This is a fun little sequence and all, but I can't help but realize that they don't really accomplish much.
What do they
of anything
shoot? Oh,
before they
fire.
turn
I
around
thought
and
they were
rejoin the
guns.
group. I really think this little aerial scuffle is only here to give Katara something to do, since she was sidelined with her dad the entire episode, which is fine
fair.
and all, but it's hard not
She's
to
the
notice
healer.
once you know notice it. Aang, I don't know what you're expecting, but this is probably going to go in the "I haven't killed anyone" montage when you talk to Yang Chen.
Where's my uncle?
When I haven't killed
gone.
anyone.
He busted himself out. I've never seen anything like it. It was like a one-man army.
Fuck yeah. In this shot, we see 3 swamp benders along
IRL.
with huge seaweed kaiju, but in the following shots, it seems like only Do and Tho are there with him.
Getting blown to smithereens. No, he definitely live.
Damn
He was
fine,
only
they
11
should
years
go for
old.
Mechanical marbles. You probably could have just reverse engineered them like you did with the war balloons, right? That's
Yeah,
just
I mean, they still have them.
Son.
Bye, Dad. I'm really proud of you.
This is actually the end of a through line for Teo and the Mechanist. Check out how these lines match up.
How can I be proud of you when your inventions are being used for murder?
Oh.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you all for being so brave and so strong.
Have fun in prison.
I'm gonna make
Learn
this
Chinese,
up
bud.
to you.
I really love this moment. This is Aang really standing up and taking responsibility for his shortcomings. Not like when he ran away and got stuck in the ice. Not like when he woke up and realized he lost Ba Sing Se. He looks his failure dead in the face and speaks to all these people and says, "I'm gonna fix this." Like a man,
Yeah.
like an adult. And that's what we've seen Aang do.
He's
on
grown
this
up.
journey, mature and come to terms with his role in the world. And this one moment encapsulates that idea perfectly. And Zuko being on their trail, harkening back to
Which
the
is
old days
hilarious,
when he
and
was
didn't
tracking
see.
them, but this time for an entirely different reason, is an awesome
Next episode, he
juxtaposed
was
note
like,
to end on.
"Hey, guys."
So let's talk about this two-parter as a whole. It's awesome. I think
Yes,
we have to treat
one of some
this
of my
as one
favorite
long
episodes.
episode because it's really paced like one long episode. So despite the first episode being a little slower and less interesting, it really sets this
I
one up
loved
to
them
drive
both.
a ton of awesome moments home. It's got everything: the drama, comedy, and action everyone has come to expect out of Avatar, balanced beautifully. Zuko and Ozai's conversation
That
is, of
scene.
course, a highlight of the episode. Such an amazing moment for Zuko to put all of his thoughts out there, not just to Ozai, but for us as well. The Azula fight is fun as well. The animation and art is noticeably tighter in this episode, and both the Azula and the airship fight are really good.
It really
examples of
gives
that. And my
season
favorite
finale
part of
vibes.
the whole thing, they just lose straight up. There's no
Exactly.
positive on the day for them. Their biggest advantage in the Eclipse is gone forever. They've gotten nearly all
Gone
of their
forever.
allies captured, and Sozin's Comet isn't taking any pit stops on the way here. It frames the final 10 episodes as even more desperate and an uphill battle than the rest of the show already has been, which is hard to pull off since the gang has never not been the underdogs. So
True.
bravo to this two-parter, honestly. You can't ask for much more out of an episode of Avatar. Page Patron shoutouts. If you want to be 2 episodes
Oh God,
ahead
here
of
we
YouTube
go.
releases, you can support me on
2
Patreon
episodes?
for just a few bucks. Link
I'm gonna
as
be a
always
little
in
bit
the
ahead.
description below the video. Biggest shouts of all go to my top patrons. Andrew Edwards, who can stand up and sit down at the same time. Buddha
That's
Jacker,
impressive.
who has
My
been to
knees hurt
every
just
moon
hearing that,
except
though.
Earth's. Butterscotch, who was so rich they can wear a new pair of socks every day. Charlie Rock Quigley, also known as the Spider Whisperer. Daniel Ward, who has started every single cryptocurrency you've heard of. Eric
Wow, he
Barney,
made a lot of
ruler
money.
Platinum Hell, etc., who is the second largest red dog, right next to Clifford. Finnish Blood, who can teleport to the top of the Eiffel Tower, but only to that one spot.
There's a dude that
Fritz
sold the
Sullivan, who
Eiffel
saw
Tower
eat
twice.
10 eggs in 10 seconds, shell and all. Harrison Poland, creator of the rocket-powered surfboard. Jared Berkman, who prevented Titanic 2 from happening. John, who was afraid to become a father because of all of the Papa John jokes. Keith Clausen, who can drink a Molotov cocktail while it's lit. Nopetron, who discovered the neon mindscape. Pranav Prem, who was credited in every single movie credit scroll. Sean Martin,
Well,
who is the reason there
what's
aren't penguins
sneaking
in
in
the
over
North
there?
Pole. The Sinking Bubble, who is
Oh, is that the
regular
Salamander
contact with a
subscribe?
myriad of eldritch gods. And you freaking nerd, who can escape a straitjacket in under a second. Other huge shoutouts to my other fuck you money patrons: Agent Rhino, Brendan Murphy, Donnie Snow, Dylan Calvo, Dylan Roach, Jerry
Subscribe.
Graff, Caitlin, Kennedy Stapleton, Leif Arnhammer, Lucas M. Boland, Luke Herrera, Max Lewandowski, Nick Kaipanen, Omega Fighter, RCNFL, Skylos, Tiago Nascimento, Varuna,
Yep.
and Zupi.
It keeps going.
And my god overanalyzers: Alex Fritz, Ali QPZM, Austin Watchrit, Austin Gallup, Be My Valentine, Big Thirsty, Brand Muffin, Bingo Dingo,
I don't think it's
Cameron
Salamander.
Solo,
It
Canine
was a
Corpse,
Salamander
Charles
before.
Barnett, Chase
I don't know
Brinia,
what
Chris
type of
Golman,
reptile
Dan
that is
Burchill,
now.
Daniel Nordzig, David Carlisle, Derek Cornwell, DJ Jax, Do Mutual Aid, Dominic Saint,
I mean, some of these
Distant,
people have been around
Earth 2 John,
forever. It's
Eleanor
kinda like some of my
Rose,
patrons.
Eric Ross, Garrett Kane, Gub Gub, Homie Juan Kenobi, It's Carton, Jacob Freese, James Hanlon, Jay Lambo, Jeremy Rubenstein, Jimbo, John Ajaka, Jot Moreland, Joshua Bone, Joshua Haskett, Juice Pouch Grape, Justin Scott, Kadex, Keon Gilliland,
games on
Lady
your phone?
Serena, Lehman Russ, Literal NASA Rocket Scientist, Matthew Stargell, Mr. Airborne, Mitchell Gobrecht,
Mr.
Mortius
Airborne?
007,
Oh, no, he's gone.
Nicholas Wright, Nickel Pickle 582, Nicholas Abbott, Omar, Papa Jaka, Parky Berkey Boomman, Peter Bayron, Radiator Rat, Rocket Mist, Shadow Fox Nero, Sky Not Darkened, Spory, Steinwan, Super Snipper, Timothy Kuchensky, Tiny Knight,
Insanity.
Travis Chestnut, Triad Juice, and Wolfman Dan. Next up is the Western Air Temple. We've entered the final act.
Yes, we have the final act where ZUKO meets up with the gang and Sparky Boom Man, and oh, it's all really good from here on out. So many good episodes. I did not realize that the Boiling Rock was that close to the end of Avatar. But there's going to be a lot. The Ember Island players. Oh God, I remember that episode. But we have, what is it, 9, 10 more episodes of Overanalyzing Avatar to get through. I hope you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos. I really hope you've enjoyed this series. We still have a little bit to go. We have the best episodes to go. I do read all your comments, so leave them down below. And like I said, shout out to the patrons. $3 a month. All my reaction videos a day early. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Hopefully I made it 10 a little better. But until the next video, take care and cue the music.